Look where we are. We're in the basement, and I never want to go too long without coming into my basement and getting a lay of the land. I have been the guilty one this time of bringing stuff down and just setting it because I have been in a hurry. There's just a lot going on right now, and so it's time to declutter. It's time to get things cleaned up. I really don't want to spend more than an hour down here, you know, little bites, little bites. And so I'm going to get started. Let's go. What do you have to declutter? Join me. I've been really thinking about this craft box. I kept it with the argument that the girls sometimes do projects for school where they need craft supplies. Nobody's really doing crafts. I have one daughter that does art, but she has her stuff in her room. So I'll keep the brushes, but I've had these for a long time, all these acrylic paints. Honestly, we're not using them. If they need a certain color, I'm going to go buy them. I think the question is, what can I afford to replace? These don't take up a lot of room. They're nicer. I'll keep those. This whole sand situation, decorative sand, it's hard to get rid of, honestly, but I'm going to. It's time for me to get ruthless with myself. I'll keep these watercolor paints. They don't take up much room. So I got the brushes and the paint. This stuff, I'm getting rid of it. My fantasy self, I used to make dishcloths. I love doing it. These bigger popsicle sticks, we wouldn't use these for waxing. They're going. These I would use for waxing. So I'll bring these upstairs to put with the wax pop stuff. I'll probably need to get a box full for upstairs. Maybe we'd use these little ones for waxing. I have my glue guns. We'll keep the glue guns. More paintbrushes. We'll keep all the paintbrushes in one bag. It's kind of been bothering me that stuff is overflowing this box, especially since we're not really using it. This is some decorative rocks. Gonna get rid of those. We'll keep the glue sticks. More paint. Get rid of that. Glue sticks. More popsicle sticks that we can use for waxing. Because you know, when you're dipping in a pot, you don't ever double dip. So you do go through quite a lot. So I have 3 glue guns. I'm going to keep them for now. More glue sticks. These dual brush pens, because I was into calligraphy for a bit. I'm going to get rid of those. Haven't touched them in years. Glue dots, I'll keep. Oh, crochet hook, I'll keep. Stapler. We have enough staplers. Getting rid of that. See, a lot of times you think, why would I get rid of a stapler? But if I have plenty, I don't need it. This goes in the trash. Another dried up brush that can go in the trash. That's what I forgot, trash. What's this? This is like needles that are curved. Don't need that. This, I have plenty of these. Measuring tapes, don't need that. Elmer's glue I'll keep. This goes with wrapping stuff. This can go in the trash. Okay, that's much better because I have this little box here. And now, the beauty of it is in like 3 minutes, now everything fits comfortably in the box, which is what I wanted in the first place. Somewhere is the lid. Oh, here's the lid. Because I had removed the lid when it didn't fit. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Honestly, I could stop right there and I've already accomplished something. Here's some trash. I'm going to need to get a trash bag. Then these were kind of sitting out randomly because I knew that we would use them. So I'm going to put those on the stairs and bring them up with me along with the popsicle sticks. So those can go right up with me today when I go back upstairs. Yay! Because I know we're about to be making Christmas cookies. These were on a shelf too that they belong to my second born son who doesn't live here. So it's going to go in his boxes because in January or early February, he's going to be taking all of his boxes with him. So that's going to be a declutter in itself. This is where I've been keeping our sleeping bags. We don't use these a whole lot, but you know, it's good to have. Oh, they have bags. Oh dear. I guess I have 4. Alright, so this one has a bag. And I will shut. And what I always do is whenever we use them, then I wash them. This I need to put out. So this is a bag I can use. It's not that big, but we'll see if the thinner sleeping bag can fit in it. So this will also go upstairs. It's my favorite pillow, so I don't know why I have not brought it up. Oh yeah, that fits easily. I wonder if I should be putting one of the bigger ones in there. That also says large. And then, is this one smaller? Maybe. Let's put that in this one because this one might actually be smaller. These can just go right in here. It's so much better. Hopefully they'll fit. I have to unplug my lights to suck the air out of the bags to plug in my vacuum. So I'll see you in just a minute because it's about to go dark here. So the hose to my vacuum is smaller than even this ring, the vacuum I have in the basement. So I'm going to have to ask my husband what he did. In the meantime, I'm just going to try to squish these under there. This one really, well, I guess does fit. Okay. Anyone ever see that Winnie the Pooh cartoon where he gets stuck trying to come out the house? Here we are. Alright, good enough. Better than the box. This box, in all of its largeness, can now be decluttered. So this will be a box we'll put lightweight things in to take to Goodwill. Or maybe, I know, I'll give it to my son for his move. That'd be maybe a good box. He can put bedding or something in it. It's nice and big. That is so much better than the box that stuck way out and didn't even fit. I do want to ask Yvonne. She was so into cash registers when she was young, but it's just been sitting down here. See if she's willing to get rid of that. And I hemmed and hawed over this. I'm going to get rid of it. I just feel like it's time to get rid of the things that I might use, right? That was something I might use. I didn't use it last year. I'm not using it for Christmas. It would look good on the sideboard if I did something with it, but honestly, I just don't think I'm going to, so it's going. Yay! In here is fall decor, so these things would, oh, these is summer. Oh dear, see what I mean? I did not do good. So, I did use this year, but I really think I could get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of it. And then this is all I had for Halloween stuff. This is all I have for Thanksgiving stuff. But you know what? I kind of think I could get rid of this too, since it doesn't even fit in the box. It just really didn't mean that much, and I kind of used it out of obligation this year because I had it. Sorry for the bangs. I'm gonna get rid of that too. Now we're cooking. Then I have these sweet little birds, which actually I kind of feel like I would like to have this one upstairs. This one is very fall-like, so I'll put this in my fall box, but this one I'm going to bring upstairs and use. Somewhere is my fall curtain that will need to get added to this box, but then that will be all of my fall stuff. The thing about fall is sometimes I use like gourds, pumpkins, that type of stuff, so I don't know, maybe I'll get new stuff, maybe I'll be super minimal for fall, who knows. I'm not going to worry about it. And then this little beauty was there from our Christmas stuff. I'm decluttering that. I also had noticed these, which I kept because I didn't even open them. But honestly, you get these at the dollar store. I'm not keeping it. Why am I storing things that I could buy for $1.25? All right, this is all summer stuff or spring. So this is stained. Yep, spring and summer. And then this is Christmas lights, and I wonder if they're broken. I'm going to ask my husband about that, but I'm going to consider that these are being decluttered because we have already decorated for Christmas. We have already put up the lights outside, so these are going by the door to leave. So these were things that came out that were summer, spring. So I'm just going to pop them in this box here that says spring, summer on it. And then here's an empty box. Does it fit on a shelf? That's what's important to me. There. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so I might be using this to replace a cardboard box, so we'll keep it for now. So we're just gonna pop these things in here. Actually, I love this color. This is like my favorite color, but what I don't like about this is the top is so narrow you can't really fit anything in it. I'm gonna get rid of it. You know what that is? Wait. It's my decluttering muscle. It's getting stronger. All right, seashell. These are flameless candles. Love these. And this is something my daughter's made for me, so I love that. Put that in the back. And then my curtain, which I also love. All right. Then this bag's empty. Oh yeah. My shower curtain that I used last summer. I'll pop that in there too. I liked it. It was very cheery. Then these are the pillows. So we'll put those here. Those are spring and summer pillows. All right, so I've had my eye over here. My little spy with my little eye. This is from Melting Chocolate. And I got this when one of the girls was having a birthday party, and I thought it'd be so fun. We used it several times, but honestly, it's not a good one. It gets too hot, you can't control the heat, and then the chocolate is burning. So I'm going to get rid of that as well. My box is filling up. If this was the one box challenge, I'd be nearly done. I need to ask Michelle from My Everyday Wife Life. Michelle, if you're here, are you going to do the one box challenge again? Just curious, because I always love those. All right, what's here? Oh, this is a blow up mattress. So that's stained. Okay. That might be all I'm decluttering from here right now. Oh, Backlife handheld vacuum. You know, I don't really need this, so I'm going to offer it to my son and his wife, small apartment, so it would be good for them to have a small handheld vacuum, wouldn't it? So here is my declutter box. Looking pretty full. I'm pretty happy about that. And so now what I'm going to do is, like you see that box, I know that is probably my son Fran's. And so I'm going to take this one and switch out the stuff that he has and put it there where it'll be much safer. Oh, it's heavy. What does it say? Fran's schoolwork from high school. Oh, yeah. So we'll just pop this stuff in here. Which I technically don't need to keep, but until he has his bachelor's degree, I'll keep it because I did have one child change courses and went from college to trade school, and we do believe the trade school was the one who questioned the homeschooling validity, even though the college was fine, and the child of mine had gotten A's and B's in that college. So we'll just keep it for now. Not the best label. This is why you don't use paper labels. I'm going to replace the label. And now, is this empty box that I can be using for Goodwill? Another time. I kind of want to see what is in this pink box. Oh dear. Oh, that's my son Christian, so we'll leave that. For today, I am going to just put this on the shelf with a label. And is it going to fit? Let's see. These are the Nerf guns. Go up here. It fit on the other shelf, but it does not fit on this shelf. Robin to the rescue. I know he's got a Bible study to go to tonight, so it's not going to be tonight. But I'm going to have him rearrange these so that I know it fits on one of these shelves, just not that one. Maybe it would fit higher, but it'll fit on a higher shelf. But I'm not doing that today because I will kill my back because they are heavy, heavy books. That's okay. These are the things that happen when you're decluttering. In the meantime, I see this is very lightweight. And I'm going to take this and put it over on the wooden shelves because there's American Girl stuff in here. And so it might as well go together. That was nice and light. I have Christmas paper in here and I'm going to make sure, because this is a very awkward thing. I don't like it because it's not meant for wrapping and it's just all like that. This will end up going because it's my son Christian's. Oh. Soccer stuff. Okay. That's really in case anybody decides to do soccer in the next 2 years before they graduate. This was fall stuff. And I need to have one more conversation with my husband about these lids. You know, I just had taken out these lids, and so I was kind of seeing if they could be decluttered. And I did have one conversation with my husband about it because he was actually looking for one of these lids. And I explained to him why I like the other lids better. And so I think we're on the same team on this. So I'm going to put it with the decluttered stuff and just double check with him before it leaves the house. I can't make too big of a pile, or we're going to have to really get rid of that pile this weekend because we are getting a new furnace on December 20th. And so my pile of Goodwill is, of course, beside the furnace because that's where the exit door is. So I'm going to have to make sure to put on the calendar that we're getting rid of this stuff so that we don't end up with a bunch of stuff where the furnace guy is trying to work. That would not be good. Then I have one more thing I was going to declutter. This china was handed kind of down to me. And it has no significance really to any of my kids. It's all mismatched. So I am going to declutter this, just the whole box, just going. I still have both these boxes, and this is the china my girls used with their grandmas and aunties to have tea parties. I have questioned all but one of my kids about whether or not they want that. So far I have 2 that said yes. I mentioned that in another video. I have 1 more to ask, but I have a feeling he's going to say no. So I'm going to split those up, not today. I don't have the energy today. And put their names on them, and then they'll go over here on their shelves. So then it doesn't belong to me anymore. It belongs to them. And that feels like a huge relief, honestly. That was very quick progress. And I don't even know if I've been down here an hour. I really doubt I have. But could you imagine what I got rid of if you just did that every day or once a week? How over time, how much would be gone from the house? So I actually feel pretty satisfied from that. And you know, I had kind of an aha moment. I have done the death cleaning. In fact, the Swedish Death Cleaning. In fact, one of my major motivations of getting down here and getting things cleaned out was I didn't want my kids to have to deal with it when I'm gone. And that is absolutely true. I don't want my kids to have to deal with it when I'm gone. But before I'm gone, I actually have a lot of life to live. So I am life cleaning. I'm life cleaning so that, I mentioned this on my live, so that I don't have so much to take care of, to think about, and that is going to give me freedom. It's easier to clean my house, and it's going to be easier to travel. It'll be easier to pick up and move if we decided to move. The more things I get rid of, the more I lighten my load, the more freedom I have to move and go where I want to go. So you may be death cleaning, and death cleaning is a great thing, but when you're doing it, I want you to also think life cleaning. How is this declutter going to add to my life? How is it going to simplify my life and help me to have more fun and less work? So I hope that encourages you today. Here's that box here that I'm going to let my husband move. And then here's my other pile, some from today, as well as this. And this cooler was from another day. I hope this short little declutter encouraged you to do what you can with the time that you have and be satisfied with that. Remember, as always, that God loves you and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.